Welcome back to the Rhode Show. As the autumn air starts to blow in, what better way to spend an afternoon than to curl up with a good book and, in my opinion, a latte as well. And here to tell us about some of fall's new releases is Jane Flowers from Borders Books. Thanks for coming in this morning. It's good to see you. Tell me, let's get right to it because we've got a lot to go through. And first of all, I did want to talk about Patrick Swayze because he does have a book coming out. And he passed away last night. Tell me a little bit about this book. I see, is it a memoir?
It is. It's really the story of his life. It was written with his wife, Lisa, and it's a celebration not only of his history in filmmaking, but also of his battle with pancreatic cancer, which, as we know, he lost last night. That book comes out in 2 weeks. It's bound to be a hit.
Now, can people come into Borders and sign up for it
They
now?
can. They can reserve it.
Okay. Another memoir that is on the bestseller list is Ted Kennedy's memoir, True Compass, which we have right here. Tell me a little bit about this book.
Okay. Well, Ted Kennedy, the last lion in the Senate, you know, as he passed away a few weeks ago, and that seems to be a pattern these days, so folks don't write any memoirs.
Right.
It's doing great. He's royalty around here. You know, he's the last of the brothers, and so this book is really timely and great for those who love biographies.
Tell me about the Da Vinci Code. Was very popular from Dan Brown. He's got a lot of books now, and the next one is Lost Symbol, right?
Lost Symbol is the phenomenon book of the season. It's probably going to be the biggest book of the year.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. Just look at all the media coverage it's been getting. Folks have been awaiting this.
And as a matter of fact, I just want to hold up in the Providence Journal, there's a section in their Life Beat section, and it talks about Washington, D.C. actually bracing for his novel because there are different points around the city that he outlines, and they think they're going to get like a crush of traffic after people read this book.
Absolutely. People did the same thing when they went to Rome and all this other stuff, so people do go on the Dan Brown tours. Now, another book I wanted to talk about was A Change of in Altitude by Anita Shreve. I actually went to school with her her daughter, Catherine, who they called Binky, and I've followed her career not only because I know her, but because she had that big break on Oprah, and she's really such a terrific writer. Tell me about this newest one. Okay, it's A Change in Altitude. It comes out next week, so Tuesday, and it's a story of a young marriage and how the world can just spin on an axis when there's a catastrophic event.
Very
so it promises a lot.
What about Have a Little Faith by Mitch Albom? He's, of course, the one who wrote Tuesdays with Morrie, right?
Right, and he wrote Five People You Meet in Heaven, which was a fictional book, and he's going back to his nonfiction roots with this book, celebrating and exploring what it means to have faith and who has faith and why.
Jane, thanks so much. I just want to mention Jane was good enough to bring in Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls because it's a memoir that reads like fiction. That's my favorite kind of book to read, a nonfiction that reads like fiction. So thanks for bringing this in, too.
Sure.
And if you're interested in any of these books, head to Borders, and we've got more information on foxprovidence.com. Sean, over to you.
Thank you so much, Lil.